Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for February 2019. And this is for you coming from Virgo. First, I want to mention to you my email, as many are trying to contact me. My email address is andyhoro9. I'll spell that ANDIHORO and then the number 9, andyhoro9@gmail.com. Send me the email and ask me the questions you want. Now the first card that I'm going to pull will be for the first 15 days of February, and it's going to be talking about your job. And it's a very lucky card. It says the first 15 days of February you will have very good news where your job is concerned. You're going to do something very right. It means more money. This is a money card. So more money or more status or more worth for you. So you're going to be very lucky. And if you want to apply for a new job, I would also look at this card to say you're going to find a new job which will give you more money. So job very exciting in the first 15 days. Now let me pull a card for you for the business area for the last 15 days. This is a very tricky card. It says plenty of opportunities are there for you, but there is not enough energy in this card. So in your mind, you will want to do many things in this first 15 days, you coming from Virgo. But be careful that the flow of energy of money is not strong. So I would say be happy with what you have if you are doing business. Don't want to build too much on it. Build a little bit because some opportunity will come. But the energy, if you take on too much, is not enough. So tell yourself, I would play safe. And just stick to what you know or what you have, and that will then do well in the first 15 days. So business can do well that you have already started, but business that you may want to start may have problems in the first 15 days. That's the way I look at it. So play safe. Now I want to go to your romance area for the first 15 days for you coming from Virgo. It's a fabulous card. You are sending out so much good energy. Well, good in the sense that you are being attractive to people. So in the area of romance, you are going to be looking good. So dress well, look good wherever you are. You are being watched. And if you are interested in somebody, chase for it. If it's a new romance, if you have an ongoing romance, you're going to be having a lot of good luck. There are on this card, there are planets which show long-term probabilities. That means long-term bonding can be taking place in your first 15 days of February where romance is concerned. I'm going to pull now a card of marriage. And your marriage is stable enough, it says. Good news from your marriage partner, and you bring good news to your marriage partner, and there is financial issues also steady. So it's a very safe passage in the first 15 days. So go out and have a good time and bond as much as you can, your marriage area. I want to go to your last 13 days of February and I'll talk to you about your job firstly. And well, it's a card that says not to be too expectant of good news. So you can hold on to your job, but don't expect more money, I suppose, or a bigger promotion or anything like that. Be happy with what you have, work your hardest, and you'll be able to keep your job. That's about the best you can do. Now about your business, the last 13 days. And let's see what it says. It's a card that says, new businesses are looking for you, which means you're getting opportunities to somehow get into new businesses. But it's a card of flow. So things are flowing. And when things are flowing, they enter your cup, which says you've got something to do, new business, but it flows out as well. So it's very tricky. So I would say in the last 13 days, to tackle anything that comes in the form of a new job, make sure it's not too big for you to handle, because the overflow means it's too big. And so work within your means if you have this new business opportunity in the last 13 days. But the risk factor is a lot with this card because the flow out is very bad. So I would say play safe, use your common sense, don't be greedy about wanting new things. Whatever you have business-wise ongoing, maybe stick to that for the last 15 days. More I think about it, I think that the news is quite negative. But opportunities are coming, so use your common sense or business sense. Now I want to go to the area of romance for the last 13 days. And it's a card that says romance is just very weak. If you find a new romance, it means you get plenty of headaches and trouble. So don't dive into it. Think twice, think 5 times. Study the person first. And if you have an ongoing romance, it's a problem, this card. Many problems are there. So if you value the romance, you'll have to be the person who bends backwards and does not somehow antagonize your romance partner. You'll have to be very kind, you'll have to be very calm. So it's a very troubled card where romance is concerned. Let me talk to you about your marriage for the last 13 days. See what your marriage says. It's a stable card. So nothing is going to happen to the breaking point. 2 issues are what I worry. Some new information about emotional areas causing unhappiness. So make sure it's not you causing some kind of waves in your marriage area in whatever way possible. And if this suspicion that you have is to do with your marriage partner, well, approach it very sensibly and talk very sensibly. It's a card that says any kind of force or aggression will be met with force and aggression. So you've got to take the soft approach. So I make this card for you coming from Virgo for the last 13 days as problems are possible. How you control them softly, and you'll be fine. Remember that. Don't let it become an accident, then it'll go crashing. Now regarding health, very quickly, for you coming from Virgo, what might happen to you? Let's see. Well, it's the card of accident. So firstly, I worry that you can have accidents in the month of February, and you could be hurt, of course. I'm worried about that. The other thing about your health is blood related. So something about blood related could be a problem. So do a blood pressure check or do some blood tests in whatever area you're worried about. Now I'm going to talk to you coming from Virgo about your lucky ages. This is for the whole month of February. Here's the card of money. So I'll go for your number, your lucky ages like this. And if you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or even 77, you're going to be one very lucky person, whether in job, whether in marriage, whether in romance, whether in business. Not everything, but you're going to get some pretty good stuff coming your way. So you'll be one very lucky person. If you're not of these ages, you'll need to have a 90-minute session with me. And during these 90 minutes, I'll tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years in all areas of the life. And that's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. More about that later. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. Or did I just mention that, your lucky ages? All right. Now your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. And your lucky dates for the month of you coming from Virgo. Well, I'm going to choose from this card the 5th, the 14th and the 23rd. These are cards, these are planets here that can mean job-wise, business-wise, or good luck-wise. So the 5th, 14th and 23rd is going to produce something very special for you. Depends what you are chasing for. So use the 5th, 14th, 23rd to get what you want in this month of February, and you'll be able to be very lucky. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors, you coming from Virgo. Is the color of purity, and my mind goes to white. So wear plenty of white undergarments or top garments, or hold a white handkerchief. Get into touch with white. Every planet has been given different colors to control. So when you wear white, you're going to be in touch with some very lucky planets for you. So wear that and you'll find that for the month of February, you're going to be very lucky with white. And lastly, for you coming from Virgo, your direction. Your lucky direction. Well, there are two directions here because the card is divided into two. One would be northeast and one would be east. So northeast and east are going to be very lucky directions for you to get inspiration or to get some kind of luck that you want. So face east or northeast, is it? No, face east or... I think I'm going to settle for east the more I look at this card, because the signs of Venus are the ones that are controlling it. So try to face north, try to face east as much as you can. And when you face east, you're going to become very lucky. The other one would be northeast. So if you like northeast, once in a while face northeast as well. These are directions. There are 9 planets surrounding us. So when we look left or right or straight or back, we are going to be facing some planet or another. So in this month of February, if you face northeast or east, you're going to be looking at the correct planet to give you good luck. That's what I mean. Alright, so that's what my Kabbalistic card says. Now I have a 90-minute session, and that will cost you USD 50, and it will produce plenty of information for your next 7, 8 or 9 years. It will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. And it will definitely give you plenty of leeway to improve your life. So I've given you my email address. You can contact me on Facebook. My Facebook address is Andy, A-N-D-I dot Singh, S-I-N-G-H dot 9, the number 9. And you'll find me on Facebook. Well, I wait for you to contact me and I'll reply as soon as I can. Until then, I wish you the best of February. Thank you and good luck.